Hi betting experts, on Saturday the 1st of May we've got 6 cracking ITV races at Thirsk, Goodwood and Newmarket, the main meeting, with the highlight the 2,000 guineas at 340. Let's start off with our value angle selection. This runs in the 150 at Newmarket, the Betfair Suffolk Stakes, over a 1 mile one. This is a really cracking contest. Some young horses open to loads of progression, but I very much like the claims of Bell Rock of Andrew Balding. Now, Andrew's got his team in brilliant form at the moment. He's had 7 winners in the last fortnight at the time recording. Everything they back or fancy is winning or running well, and this progressive handicapper did not stop improving all last season. I really liked his run when he finished a really creditable 3rd in the Cambridgeshire at Newmarket. That was a brilliant run in a huge field. He had his excuses for his final start. He turns up here fresh and well, and I very much like the fact that William Carver takes off £5 on his first start for 6 months. He's got fast ground, absolutely ideal, and I think he'll go really close with any luck in running. For our nap of the day, we go to the 340, the day's feature. This is the Kipco 2,000 guineas, a Group 1 over a mile, and I was really impressed with Charlie Appleby's Master of the Seas when he won the Craven here 16 days ago. If you watch that run back, he did plenty wrong, pulling hard under restraint in the early stages, still tanking at halfway, but when he was shaken up he fairly sprinted clear. It was a really impressive performance. At this stage of the season, you're guessing with regard to fitness of all of the runners, and there's nothing like having a race, particularly with form at this track. I think he's a proven performer on the upgrade. I suspect in this huge field he will drop the bit and settle a lot better than he did previously, and it looks very significant to me that William Buick has chosen him over One Ruler. I think the price around 7 to 1 is more than fair, and he seems sure to go extremely close. The rest of the ITV races, well, they go to Goodwood for the 205, which is the Mansion Bet Best Odds Guaranteed Conqueror Filly Stakes, a listed race over a mile. Agincourt is a mare I've followed for many years now. She seems to have been around forever. She's actually only 6. She didn't manage to win last season, which is unusual for her, but she was highly tried and she did shape really well on a couple of occasions. I think she's got ideal conditions here to go close, and she has a touch of class about her. She has been off for 274 days, which is a minor concern, but David O'Mara is well capable of getting one ready at home, and I'll be disappointed if she doesn't go close. She looks a shade overpriced, around about 7 to 1 this morning. Back to Newmarket for the 225, the Betfair Palace House Stakes, a Group 3 over 5 furlongs. Lazuli of Charlie Appleby's has always been held in high regard at home. He was prolific over the last couple of seasons. You do have to forgive a lesser effort at Maidan when he was turned over at odds on in January, but I'm always willing to forgive a run there. He's been given a few months to freshen up at home since. He's working very well. Fast ground suits him ideally. I think he'll go really close. Back to Thirsk for the day's feature. They're the most valuable race ever to be run at Thirsk, the Cliff Stud Thirsk Hunt Cup Handicap Stakes over a mile. Astro King looks well ahead of the game. I was very impressed with his win at Nottingham. First time out when probably just in need of the run. He was niggled along turning for home, but he really found his stride inside the final furlong, running on strongly to assert in what was a really good race for the track. He has been edged up the weights, but typical of Sir Michael Stout, he ekes out gradual improvement from these horses, and I think Astro King will not be far away with Richard Kingscote, a very good booking. He's riding superbly. He's teamed up with Sir Michael this year, and it's made a real difference to both of them. His horses seem well forward, and I think this one, who's around 5 to 1, will go really close. Back to Newmarket for the 3 o'clock, the Betfair Exchange Jockey Club Stakes, a Group 2, 1 mile 4. This looks a terrific opportunity for Pile Driver, who was with Willie Muir, probably the best horse in his yard. He had a terrific season last season, winning the Great Vulture at York in August in some style. He has got a terrific turn of foot. Ron Priestley will make the running, and I think Pile Driver will sprint away from him in the closing stages under Martin Dwyer. Best of luck with all 6 ITV races on Saturday, betting experts.